Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Let me brighten you up. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So we're going to do the masculine energy like we did the feminine energy. If you're my masculine watching and you want to know what's going on with the feminine, you can obviously go and watch the feminine video. Also, a majority of you watching this are probably going to be feminine, trying to see where the masculine is at. So let's see. But remember, I'm basing this on, you know, masculine energy. So we'll just have to see what comes out. I know the masculine did come into the feminine read a little bit, okay? And I don't know if the feminine will come into the masculine because it's not really about the feminine right now, okay? Thanks, Bells. I do feel like the skeptical energy is coming not necessarily from the masculine. I just got a message. Somebody I know, kind of, sort of, but just asking, like, look, I really need help. And I said, well, with what? I don't know this gentleman very well, okay? And he's in another country. So if I can help, I will. If I feel the need, I will. Am I saying you need to be skeptical? Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know who you're dealing with and why. I do feel gentle energy though. So like with the feminine, you do have messages coming in and out if it hasn't happened yet. And I do feel like there is some compassion and effort that needs to be put into a situation. So use your best discernment, obviously, right? I just had like a burst of energy. I'm like, yeah, let's just do it. And now all of a sudden I kind of feel my voice is off. My energy is a little off. I don't know if it has to do with pain, past pain. I'm not really sure what I'm feeling. Or if I'm just, why my voice could be off. Because I'm channeling masculine energy, right? Not feminine. So I do feel anxiety with the masculine. I do feel like they might be a little easier to read for some reason. But there is something off. Like even the feminine energy, there was something a little off. Okay, I just saw the panther, so I'll have to look that up. Let me just look it up right now. Like I said, I want to be able to read exactly what it is from the book for you guys to get. I could tell you what it means to me, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm reading exactly from the book from you. So my masculine, let me show you what it looks like. Right now, you're panther. You're panther right now. Last week's read, you were kind of coming in as a frog. So there's obviously been a shift in the masculine energy. Where's my panther? Is it the last cut? Here you are. Yeah. Okay. That's way different than feminine energy. Alright, but they are coming in as fire, just like my feminine was. Because my feminine was a zebra, which is fire as well. Okay, so panther. Unnecessary, could be unnecessary stuff going on, or purging. Okay, that The panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it powers into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all, the dust clears. It is easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences, and they have made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. So when the panther's in balance, guys, it's brave and it's productive. When it's out of balance, it's self-destructive, okay? In order to bring into balance, you need to get rid of anything. So this makes a lot of sense. So the masculine could be purging or holding on to something that's unnecessary, okay? Once again, you know, the panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all sorts of havoc. So, with the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives, but in a very unexpected way. But it is unexpected, it is uncomfortable, and it feels sometimes devastating. But after all, when the dust clears, it's easy to see the panther's wisdom at work. We've all been through these experiences and have made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. So I do feel like the masculine, I'm really feeling the vibe of uncomfortability. Are they wreaking havoc somewhere? Maybe. Are they doing it intentionally? No, not necessarily. It's just the masculine seems to have maybe a hard time releasing something. Is kind of what I'm getting. Okay. So I think there's some type of purging, but not wanting to see someone else's growth either. So there's something happening here. They don't want to be stagnant, so they must be feeling some type of pressure. But the panther is not a bad thing, right? Everybody needs to purge. It's just a matter of how they're doing it. So something's very uncomfortable for them right now, is what I'm getting. So again, depending on whether they're in balance or not, you know, they could be going through a situation right now where they're about to be extremely brave and put this energy into productive use. If you're dealing with somebody that's out of balance right now, it's very self-destructive. That would be the whole havoc. I don't think you are, though. I don't feel this type of rah, you know, like I don't feel like they're coming out to wreak havoc. Okay, I think they're trying to figure out right now how to get rid of anything that's unnecessary. It's just they're being masculines in an uncomfortable situation. I really don't feel anything self-destructive right this second. Okay, so because the panther, the masculine energy, definitely wants a more fulfilling life. But there's something about starting new that feels devastating. You know, it's like they don't see the dust clearing from a situation yet, is what it is. So it is kind of purging. So I don't, like I said, if you happen to communicate, I think compassion is key. Way more than just compassion, right? Like, obviously, truth be told of any situation, but I do feel like kindness is necessary. I mean, if someone's being a complete dick, then you don't want to be interacting with this energy, period, right? But that is not the energy I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling more of an uncomfortability situation for a masculine. Okay? So let's read on them right now. So maybe it's hard for someone to just see something right now in a masculine standpoint, you know? So let's see where they're at. Because if women are making strides, you know, the men are too, you would think. You know, spirits don't want to hold any of us back. So, you gotta know who you're dealing with. Sheldon's trying to climb. I'm looking at him. There's a mirror over here. If he goes up like a little, like 2 centimeters, he's gonna see himself in the mirror. I'm just thinking, like, what will he do? Oh, he didn't make it. He's climbing down. I put blankets and shoes. I put all stuff on the floor. I put obstacles on the floor for Sheldon. He is a male. He is trying to take the easy way out, but he is climbing some of them. So I don't know, you know, that's a message for the masculine, that there is some obstacles, but just look at it in a different way, because you're not seeing, the dust just hasn't settled from the situation. But if you ask me, it's going to be okay. A panther's a beautiful creature. It's not a creature, but it's a beautiful animal, right? So I think you're trying to find your way out of something right now. So, masculine energy. Okay, right off the rip, they got the 2 of Pence. Harmonious change. So they're going through a change. Something that's going to make them happier, brighter. Jupiterian energy too right now. Obviously this could be a loved one. It could be somebody who's entering your life, you know. Because I just asked what the masculine was bringing with the feminine, and that was the card. Okay, and it just happens to be the first one out, exactly where the High Priestess sat, where that came out, right? So, not a coincidence that you might be linked with this energy. And you got the Empress. So right now they're dealing with an Empress type energy, either their mother, a wife, someone who's pregnant, a boss, an owner of a company. The Empress is looking right at the change. So, I mean, her eyes looking right at the change. I wish this was... I mean, it's looking right at it. Or she's looking right at it. So I don't know if this looks to be like a feminine already in their life. I mean, you could have a boyfriend, a husband. This could be their energy. And you're waiting on that change. But this is their energy. So it's like their thoughts are with this feminine, whoever she is. It could be a mother, a grandmother. It could be someone who's passed over. It could be somebody in their lives right now. You know, they got strength. 9 of Wands. Fighting to have strength in a situation. Got the Knight of Wands. So it's almost like as soon as a masculine feels that strength, it's like their energy switches. Six of Swords. So there's something here to be earned. Like, they deserve what they're going through, but not in a bad way. This is like successful. Like, whatever's coming your way. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know exactly what you're going through right now, but whatever's coming your way, you earned it. You deserve it. And I'm not looking at that as like karma, because you know, you do have some people out there like, oh, karma's a bitch. I'm not reading like that. If I saw it like that, I would read like that, but this is something like, you deserve this. Two of Swords, peace restored. It sits on the Empress. So this could be somebody's wife, or this could be somebody that is a mother already, or they're looking at someone. They're looking at a feminine energy as, this could be my future, this could be my wife. Or she's somebody who's already has children. Because they're looking at somebody with very high regards. Masculine energy. Princess of Cups. This is the same energy. They're just either hoping that somebody feels the same way, someone still has feelings. I will tell you, if someone's married or there's a third party or there's something like that, because they want me to bring it up, this focus is on one person. So if they're dating, their focus is still on one person, because they're looking at this one person as an empress. So it's like they have something pinned. And a panther would stare at something like prey, right? One thing. When a panther sets their mind on something, they're focused on something. They don't get distracted. They're not like, hey, let's wreak havoc here, 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 and here, right? It's one thing. Like anything that's stalking something, or because I'm looking at something very primal here, because you're coming in as a panther. Like ready to strike, right? So it's like an uncomfortable situation. So this, you might be dealing with a feminine from a past life, past situation, only because you want to restore something. So to me, it's restoring something within you, or wanting to restore something that, you know, let's just get more information. But this is basically saying you deserve like a good change, whatever that good change is. Then you got the Knight of Swords under the Knight of Wands. So it's like you want to talk, you want to send messages, you want to clear the air in regards to something. So you know someone has feelings for you. Because I don't see any cards of hope or, you know what I mean? So to me, it's like you already know. You got the wheel underneath the Six of Swords, which is kind of like a force. So you are kind of under a universal force like the feminine were or are. The wheel is here next to the Six of Swords, so that's good. It's moving forward, you know, allowing new cycles. It's going to be a good thing if you're questioning it or not. Yeah, it's going to be a good thing. I don't think you see this because right now you're uncomfortable. You're in the Panther energy. So whatever you're considering or going towards, looks to be successful. Some type of endeavor. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles under restored peace with the Empress. So it's almost like you want someone back. So this is hard, guys, because if you want someone new, if you're feminine and you're cross-watching, I'll put it this way, want someone brand spanking new in your life, then you're not going to resonate with this read. I mean, you can, but this isn't the energy of the new person. Because this masculine energy wants someone from their past. So I hope that makes sense to you. If you're a feminine cross-watching. Because they want to restore peace. That means they probably had an argument or they're not talking to someone or they want to fix something from somebody they already know. Okay? So, again, if, you know, you're my followers and you're watching both of these readings, if somebody from your past comes back, it could be this person. Whether you take them back or not, and you try to restore something or not, someone from your past can still try to come at you. You can still choose new, or this could be somebody from a feminine's past that's coming back at you. This could be that energy that's coming in, repackaged or not. Okay? So again, if somebody brand spanking new is entering your life, this would not be that new energy of that new person. This is someone you already got an argument with, or somebody from your past. It could be someone you just met 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Maybe something went down. See what I'm saying? So I don't know exactly who this is. I just know this feminine, this masculine here wants somebody they already know. So they're trying to, and then you got the King of Wands underneath the Princess of Cups, which is the Chariot of Fire. So they're trying to figure out really how to go about something right this second. They're looking at the Ace of Pentacles like, and they got a bonus card. They got the Six of Wands and so something extremely victorious. Like I said, like the masculine gets victory in this situation too. because the universe wants everyone to succeed. You do have the masculine is trying to find balance between the words and desire too. They obviously know someone has feelings for them. Just don't know how they feel about it or what they're thinking about it. But I love in the same row as the feminine, how you had the High Priestess, the Death card, and then I forget what was right there. But it was like a spiritual transformation, right? This, I don't see a spiritual transformation, okay? So you're probably dealing with somebody who's not spiritual, okay? Or a little spiritual, but not like you by any means. But they have a brand new cycle with the Six of Swords and the Wheel. So they're entering a new cycle of their life too. Okay, so that's positive. Sheldon's really trying to get into this box over here. They have an amazing outcome. They have a very positive outcome. I'm not gonna lie, they have my masculine, I'm reading as if you guys are all feminine watching, cross watchers. They have much more positive energy than my feminine did. That is for damn sure. Like their energy is way more vibrant. So good for you guys. Because if we're going to have a masculine come into our lives, we're going to need this energy. Because the feminine, we're freaking exhausted. So that's nice. This is a lot for the masculine though. Like it's still a lot. It's not necessarily stressful, but it takes a lot out of them to try to restore something. It's not easy. They've been sitting on it for a while. Like, because they're the panther, right? So that it's uncomfortable. Like, this is not somebody who normally would maybe restore something. You know what I mean? Like, because it's uncomfortable. Like, I would, by seeing these cards right here, I wouldn't guess that this person's in panther energy. But when I shut my eyes and I was trying to explain when I was channeling, it was panther energy. So just know this energy that's coming towards you is a little in that energy, okay? I don't think it's gonna rub off on you by any means. It's just what I got from the panther, like the main word that sticks out is uncomfortability, uncharted territory. Like it's kind of unexpected. Like this is surprising energy to someone. Like to my masculine, it's surprising. It's like didn't see it coming. Well, maybe they always saw it coming, but they never made moves towards it. Because they're actually, my masculine are looking at the feminine of, this is who I want to settle down with. They can see a future. So they have the coin. So they are the ones making the offer when they reach out to feminine energy. They don't know the best approach. They just do it, do I not? I think it's going to be quick. Like, all right, I'm just going to do it. It's like out of the blue. But they're going to share with you stuff. Like, I don't know. I like you guys' energy, though. It's definitely better than ours. So it's definitely beneficial energy for the feminine. Look at me. I'm like a little feminine vampire over here. I'll take it. I'll take a dose of this energy. They must have saw a sign, because the song that just came to me is, I saw a sign. I opened up my eyes, I saw a sign. So they're a little spiritual or religious, because I don't know if they were asking for answers, but they got plenty of them. Masculine energy. That came out quick. Air and water dragon helps you connect to the higher frequencies of levels of vibration. Trust your intuition. Express your inner song. I saw a sign. So somebody needs to express and trust their intuition. So they are vibrating, like, so they are aware of something. So maybe they're just aware that you're spiritual. I'm not really quite sure. But they are vibrating higher. But that was a given. I just saw that. They do have some type of an ability that I don't think they acknowledge themselves. See, we're all born with it, right? It's all within us. So I don't know if you possibly activated something within them. What else for the masculine? Dusty pink dragon prepares all your chakras for higher love. Accept and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. So it's like being prepared for a love scenario, or just love, right? Love itself. But again, it's like chakras, frequencies. Accept it. So they're in the midst of trying to accept something. It's right, because they were asking for a sign. They had plenty of them. It's to the point where they had so many signs that it's now the sun. They see a future. They're looking at somebody as an empress. See what I'm saying? Like, they know. My masculine knows. And it's preparing all your chakra. But I feel like there's already been like an activation. Because you're vibing higher. You're vibing higher than normal. I want to see how they think about the Empress, what they feel about the Empress real quick. Earth and air represents the perfect balance, and it's right next to the balance. They see balance with you. Ground your visions, manifest hopes and dreams. So they see that with you. They look at you as that person. It's like you're heaven and earth to them. That's beautiful. This is somebody who's really admiring you. They really adore you. Because they're looking at you as heaven and earth, hopes and dreams. So you have quite the connection with this person. So once again, you know this person. He or she, depending on what type of, you know, same sex, whatever you're in, you definitely feel balance. But she is your hopes, dreams. Either that or you're dreaming and hoping this energy reciprocates. So you guys are being, my men are being activated. You're just reaching higher frequency, which is nice. Not even sure if you're aware of it, but it does boil down to love. There's no cards of love, right? There's no Two of Cups. There's certain other stuff. There is feelings on the board. But there's, I mean, you see, like, you can have, like, a lifetime scenario with someone because you're looking at someone as an empress. So, I mean, that says a lot. You know you can have a life with someone, especially with the sun. Like, you see it. It's more than potential. You feel it. You know it. Not knowing how to approach it, though, it's a whole nother thing, you know. I think that's why you're Panther energy, because then I just saw the Panther, which makes sense. Like, I don't know why it's uncomfortable for you. And it, well, maybe because it's unexpected. I don't know if you, my masculine ended something and now you want it back. Like, there's been lots of in-betweens. I'm not really sure. What type of change is this? Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. What type of change? So you want to bring balance and structure into your life with someone. What type of change is this? Masculine energy. So they only have one card of the feminine too, like that one person like the feminine did. They got Five of Wands, so they're tired of being, so they're going from a harmonious change to all up in their head and conflicted. There could have been competition, I'm not really sure, but it's being narrowed down, okay? So the conflict is subsiding, and this is an energy of a Panther, conflicted. So that's a good thing. Why do you need strength? Let's find out why the strength card is here. I think it's just a push through. Even if this is energy of you're a masculine and you're married, it looks like you might be able to restore something. Or this is a different energy. Whomever you're focused on, it would be who this is. And it could be the Chariot, but the strength to just move forward and reach out with the Ace of Wands, right? So this can be extremely successful. You have a lot of messages here. Speaking of success, here's 1, there's 2, 3, and 4. You got 4 cards of success, okay? So you could be dealing with a Cancer. It's just saying, have the strength, move forward. You're going to be successful. So this is a brand new cycle for my masculine, like brand new, uncharted territory, going into something, going into the unknown, you know, not having an outcome, but kind of knowing an outcome, but not being positive, you know what I mean, on where the outcome leads. But so it looks successful. You're definitely getting out of the conflict. There was competition that's being X'd out. It's a little weary about opening the phone lines over here for some reason. But I mean, damn it, I mean, it looks good. There's only one energy that concerns me a little bit. Would be the King of Wands looking at this Eight of Pence. Like, you're going for it. You're just super apprehensive. Yeah, you're being activated. Be careful when you stand up from a situation like a couch or a work chair, because you might be lightheaded. Which is telling me that there might be some type of ascension that's going on with you that you're unaware of. Right now it's more about your chakras than an ascension. It's you're vibing high, which is nice. I don't think you normally vibe like this. It's a different type of vibe. Because you want new, you see new. See new. That's gotta be a word in some language. See new? I don't even know what that would be. Anybody want to Google that? The meaning of see new? I don't know what that means. See new. I don't even know. What ethnicity that would even be. Like, I don't even, like, Sinu. Like, it doesn't even sound like a familiar language to me. I don't know. Somebody just wants to see what it says with Sinu. Sinu. It could be Greek. Or Egyptian. No. Feeling more Greek. Which is weird because Sinu. Sinu. I don't even know how you would look that up. Like, CNU, like, you would think it would start with an S, but it's, I see a C. You know, so like C. Like CINU. I'm seeing like some weird spelling, so I don't know if it's initials. See if that's a word. Like CINU. CINU, Sinu. It is a word? What is it? Is it Greek? Is it mythology? Like what? It means new or different new? It's Sinu. It's India. And it's not Indian. Sinu invokes stability, pose, and bravery. Hell yeah, that's definitely what that is. What, because the bravery with the sun, the 6 of Wands, that's what it is. Because those are the initials I'm seeing, and I didn't feel Indian at all. So it's more, it's definitely more of that. Could it be Turkish? I don't know. But Sinu invokes stability, poise, and bravery. Which makes sense because that's all about, the panther was trying to be brave too. It talks about bravery. So what is it? Is it Turkish? Is it Greek? What is it? It's not the Indian one. I don't think it's Greek either. I think it's like, I don't know what it is. Sinu though. Yeah, but it's not S-E. It's definitely C-I. It's Egyptian. Strength, power, resilient. Because we were just talking about having the strength to do it. So that's what it is. So maybe it is, what pulled me was royalty. I don't know what that's forgetting, but I did say Egyptian, not Egypt. I don't know. But anywho, that's, as I'm looking at this night is being brave and stepping into a new cycle. So that's positive. So tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. Tell me about the wheel. You got the moon, so it's still unknown. There's still stuff going on behind the scenes. Okay. So it's also telling me that it's that uncertainty, obviously, but there's still stuff happening. There's just stuff still going on behind the scenes spiritually. So there's some sense of spirituality here. I do feel like this particular energy has some type of gift that they're not utilizing. But I think they're aware of it. So this is like when they want to restore something. I mean, they're coming at the feminine or masculine, depending on same sex, right? But like on a very practical level. Like here, and do this. They want to stabilize something. And with the Princess of Cups, you got the Three of Hearts. You had the Three of Swords in the same exact position the feminine had it in the same exact place, and it is on the feminine. But it just looks like my masculine are battling their own heart. You know what I mean? Or you broke this one's heart. King of Wands. So it's the same energy because the King of Wands is right underneath. So to me, this Princess of Cups, to me, the masculine's just hoping that there's still some type of sense of feeling here. But this could be the masculine fearing their own pain, their own heart, like because that's attached to them. It's oddly placed. Hold on, I gotta stretch. This is like the masculine's pain. Or I should say their fear. One, Sheldon is afraid of being hurt. I just saw something come down. I don't know what that was, like right in front of me. You guys wouldn't have caught it. It was a different part of the song, so I had to think about it. Something misunderstanding. So there's been a misunderstanding. Or the masculine's looking at something as a misunderstanding. Damn, what words? What line was that? So the masculine's kind of looking at something as a misunderstanding. Which then triggers my feminine energy as how dare you interpret something as a misunderstanding. So that's going to be a problem. Not necessarily a big problem, but I mean something you guys are going to have to work through. And if this Five of Wands is under harmonious change, you guys might have to argue before you come to an understanding. So there might be some arguments before you reach an understanding. Because I feel like this masculine energy is looking at it as like a very light approach. And I can feel some type of anger from a feminine side, whether it has to do with them or not. So see what I'm saying? Like The masculine's energy right this second already triggered the feminine energy. And 5 minutes ago, I was just saying to you guys, like, wow, this is awesome. Like, I'd love for this type of energy to come at me. Like, so when it's all smoothed over, it's great. They are vibing high, right? But they're looking at something very lightly, and I don't know how to feel about that. As a feminine, it triggered me. And I don't even know what this would be regarding for you. So does that make sense to my feminine that are watching right now? Like, would you feel triggered? Or would you feel like if a masculine came at you and was like, oh, it's a misunderstanding, would you take that, like, personally? Like, as in, like, are you fucking off your rocker? Misunderstanding my ass. Yeah? Okay. Because it's weird that I just got triggered there, but I wouldn't know the scenario and or why I just got triggered. But okay. What the fuck? Because that's like the undertone I have as a feeling right now is like, oh, you want to take this, like, it's almost like, I don't know. I don't know how you're going to feel, ladies, because they're going to trigger you. And I don't know, Jesus, what the fuck? I don't know what that has to do with. Like, the masculine's taken something very lightly. So it's like they're very careful about what they say. So they're not saying everything. They're not saying exactly how they feel. Like, they're not owning up to ship. Like, shipped. I almost said ship. It's like they're not owning everything, which is fine. I don't see that being a problem. But I mean, it might be actually because it's triggering you. Like, because it's like they're taking it so lightly. The feminine's carrying some type of resentment. I mean, it can obviously be worked through. And I don't know if the resentment is towards them or not. Because if this is somebody brand spanking new, that is something that went down the last few weeks with the readings we've been doing, say it's that energy, how would you have resentment towards that person? You wouldn't. It'd be resentment from something else. But if this is somebody that where you would know where that resentment's coming from, and it's not somebody you just met and it's somebody from like your past, then I get how you would feel the resentment. You are dealing with an energy that's taken something very lightly, so that's weird that that masculine's energy just triggered me like that. And not necessarily in a negative way, okay? Just, I don't know if they're just going to come at you like ever so like lightly, where it's like you got to get to the bottom of something, right? And if you come at someone or an energy, like, this is good energy to come at someone, right? I'm not saying there's nothing negative here, but it's like this energy is just taking something so lightly. And to be honest with you, they got positive cards. It might be the right approach. I mean, you got a bone to pick, you know, pick the bone, but like I said in the feminine read, you got bigger fish to fry. Like, you might as well just get to the point. But you can't question the masculine are given this energy right now from the universe, from force, right? So you really shouldn't question. I don't know. I just feel like there could be a more serious situation that's not being presented. Because this is not fake energy, you know, like, hey, I'm going to come at you and swindle. It's not like that. Like, I think this masculine energy is hurt from some dynamic. And I don't think it has anything to do with you. Well, I mean, obviously it has something to do with you, but not. I mean, there's some type of legitimate reasoning here on why they're coming at you like this. But I don't think you know why. It's almost like the feminine's unaware. It's almost like this energy expects you to know how they feel, which is wrong. Yeah, man, I'm calling you out right now because you expect the feminine to know why you're angry or why you're upset or why you shut something down or why now you want to come back. You just expect the feminine to know. And it doesn't work that way. Even if you were dealing with somebody, oh, I know how you feel, and blah, 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 blah. Nope, it doesn't work that way. Truth be told, in this situation, you need to voice what needs to be voiced. It's the only way to resolve something anyway, right? So it's like they're coming in very gentle. Which is fine. It's the right approach, troops. But like, I think they just, my masculine just assume my feminine know what the deal is. And I'm telling you, my feminine don't, because I wouldn't feel this, what I'm feeling, if we honestly knew what the problem was. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's the bigger issue. So you guys need to resolve something, obviously. I think the masculine will speak up because they do want to restore something. I do not see any ill intent. It looks extremely positive. But there's going to be some bumps in the road. I mean, it's a given. I can already tell. By feeling them and then feeling the energy. Because it's like right now I feel the need to defend the feminine and I feel the need to defend the masculine. But there's that balance, right? You guys will balance each other out. They look at you as balance. Someone who's very grounded. Huh. Tell me a little about this restored peace. Tell me a little about this. I think this energy is like watching you, or like I don't see any action being taken by my masculine. And I'm reading this as a cross watcher. I'm sorry. I just know a majority of my followers are women. My men, you mean the world to me too, right? I hope you're getting what I'm trying to say. For sure. Because I'm defending your energy too. It looks great. Six of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Swords side by side. 6, 6. It's just, it's moving forward. That's the bigger picture. It's just time to move forward, move past. So again, another card of success with restored peace, right? So it's like, this can be extremely successful. It looks like it really can. And if this is somebody brand new that you met with like in the last month and you stopped talking or something, because remember I said that energy was rolling back around? This could be that energy too. And you might want to take a lighter approach. And if it's somebody from your past where there was a lot of pain involved, you still might want to take a lighter approach. There's a lot that needs to be discussed here. But you gotta love that somebody's coming in with this type of energy. It's positive. Because underneath all of it is conflict and sorrow and uncomfortability. You know what I'm saying? The masculine is legitimately being brave. Brave. So this is a very uncomfortable situation. But they are going after something they want, okay? So, and I don't think it's the wrong approach. Tell me about what they see in the sun. I want to see what they see in the sun, because that's the last card. The King of Swords. So it's them. You know, they see themselves in this situation, what I've been saying from the beginning. It's like a rebirth too. If someone's been unhealthy, this is them getting better. I don't know why that came on the board. So I don't know if you're dealing, my masculine, you're dealing with a health issue, but it looks like it's gonna pan out. It's getting better, and then it's gonna be fine, good, you're golden. So they definitely seen a sign. I see a sign. Like, they just know too. They just, but it's like neither of you are talking about what you know. Huh. Let's see how the masculine feels about the Empress right now besides balance. I want to see how they're feeling towards the feminine. King of Cups. So with the Magician, so they definitely see you, like I said, as the person. They manifested you, like, you know, like the King of Cups loves. They want to offer you the cup. So they do love you. Or they have feelings for you. Because if this is someone you just met, they got feelings for you. If this is someone you've known for a while, that love is there. But this energy is also afraid to love. Afraid of getting hurt. You're dealing with somebody who's really good at boundaries, really good at discipline. Again, sorry. I'm reading as if you're cross watchers. My masculine are really disciplined. Not great. it really truly does look positive. Like my masculine, you're doing a great job with your own inner battle. Do I feel like you're masking some stuff and not talking about it right off the bat? Of course you are. But it's not a bad thing. But you should definitely be more honest and open, especially if you're looking at somebody as a keeper. And same for my family. Now, if this is fresh energy and you just started dating and something went down, you want it back. I mean, definitely there's a lot of potential. There's a lot. There's also a lesson here for you guys to learn here. So I wouldn't say the woman's a catalyst, but they could have came in as a catalyst. Because my masculine, this lesson hasn't been learnt yet. So it does change the dynamics of a situation. Because you could be dealing with someone who's spiritual and doesn't want anything to do with teaching people all over again. But we all have to go through that. We don't have the capability of being like, oh, I want to do this, I don't want to do this, I'm going to play this role, I'm not going to play this role, yada, 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 right? Like, it looks like the woman has to choose whether or not she wants to involve herself in this scenario. Because chances are this is a lesson the feminine has already mastered coming in as the high priestess. I think the reason why this lesson hasn't been learnt yet is because it hasn't, but as soon as it's approached, you can start a new cycle. So this is going to relieve a lot of pressure off of you. Communication is going to make you feel like $1,000,000. It's going to make you feel like a brand new person. So that's positive. And I'm telling you, my ladies are going to love your energy. You just need to start doing something with it. Like, this wasn't given to you to do nothing. Like, this energy was given to you by spirit. Motivation. Feeling yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you're feeling yourself, which is nice. My ladies aren't even feeling themselves yet, but they will. You know what I mean? My men, you're actually feeling yourselves. It's nice when you're in that vibe. Because my women need this energy, and I'm not looking at it in a selfish way. a little bit I want to suck off this energy a little bit, right? But like, you have this energy to benefit the feminine right now. You really do. So you are being used a little bit as an energy vampire, because not enough to drain you though. All right, so don't get all nervous, men. Okay. I just had a woman say, protect your energy. No, they don't need to protect that energy. This energy was given to the masculine from spirit, okay? You see the smile on my face? Why? Because the women right now need this type of energy. This is a positive vibe. They're going to actually help the feminine raise their vibration in a different way. Like there's a vibration within the woman that hasn't been raised like that yet because of the spiritual transformation. So this is why this energy is given to the masculine. It's intended for the use of the feminine, to use towards the feminine. It's extremely positive. So this is intended for the feminine too. It is what it is. So they don't need to protect their energy by any means. It's already a protected energy. The minute you open communication and talk about this, because there's messages. I don't see you interacting yet. Let's see what the energy, your vibe is going to be. Because I'm feeling your vibe. I mean, I'm not really feeling that, but it's because you haven't stepped into it yet. You want it. It's going to go down. There's messages all over. It's just a matter of you reaching out. Getting past some stuff, because you got some deep shit that I think you went through or still going through, but like you're vibing like this right now to benefit you and a future current partner. So I'm telling you, like the minute you guys start interacting with the feminine, unless you're the same sex, right? But that still would mean they're in feminine energy. But the minute you start interacting, there's such a release of beauty, like a smile on your face. It's nice. Like you're gonna feel it. It's gonna be instant relief to know something was fixable. This isn't hard. I mean, this is hard. This isn't easy, is what I wanted to say. It's not easy for the masculine to approach or do what they're about to do. But the minute this energy is approached, I'm going to tell you what you're looking at. I just saw a rabbit. I can't remember if there's a rabbit in this deck. I really want something to come out. That's way too many. But I got the butterfly and the zebra. So you're going to be on that adventure with the feminine too. And the butterfly is all about transformation. I just want one though. I think I just want to take the butterfly because you'll be on the same page as the feminine with the zebra. Way too many. I will tell you, when I went, I just saw a hawk, but when I went outside after the feminine read, I stepped outside for a minute, I saw 2 hawks, and they were flying together. It's symbolic for someone, you know. It's just time for some people to come together. Whether this is a newer energy. Ooh, look at this thing, right? The rabbit actually came out. Let me just... Butterflies at the bottom. Hold on. I just need to talk to spirit for a minute. right. I keep seeing the butterfly and the zebra. Okay, so the woman had the zebra as well. Okay, where it just talks about an adventure. And the minute you engage, okay, and you are coming out as air and earth, the butterfly is air and water. The minute you engage in this, you become the butterfly. Undergone great change and transformation, which I knew, which a new cycle. But that's kind of like, what was the panther was, yeah, like purging, going through something like that too. So when you're in balance, you're cheerful, you're good, you're graceful. I feel like that's the energy now, you know, because when you're out of balance, this energy would be fragile and frustrated. So you could be a little tiny bit out of it. I think that balance comes when you make the change. But a daily routine would be good. So I don't know if you stop doing some type of daily routine. Anyhow, the energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transformation. Since air is the element of the heart, this change is usually always involves a relationship. Or if you, let me start over. The energy of the butterfly is with us during the period of transformation. Since air is an element of the heart, this change usually involves a relationship or the love of your job or a career. Since this transition is accomplished by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient with yourself and kind, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to a daily routine, a meal, a practice, or a prayer to be done at the same time will do wonders to lift your butterfly spirit. And I do kind of feel like you fell out of routine with something, and I don't know if it's just because of the quarantine. Say someone gets up and goes to the gym every day. Can't really do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it as a big deal. So this is involving a relationship. I think that's why I kept seeing the butterfly. There's not too many cards in this deck that speak of the relationship. But this does. Okay, so it, like I said, the minute you take action, this relationship transforms. And it's going to feel good. Undergoing great change. Great change. Okay? So it's extremely positive. But again, discomfort. And that's the same as uncomfortable. Okay? So it's kind of in the masculine hands right now. You know? It's kind of the balls in their court. Because they're the ones that want to restore something. The women right now, whether there's love, no, whatever, the women right now are exhausted. They're healing. The feminine are going through a massive transformation. They've gone through a lot. They're trying to find themselves. They're mourning the old person they were. So another reason why these are masculine, my men right now, have this energy, because it's extremely beneficial for the feminine right now, because they need this. They need this boost of energy. And it's a beautiful thing that you can give it to them. And my women definitely know how to comfort and what to comfort and how to comfort with what's going on in their lives right now too. So if they engage with you, it's a positive sign. This looks positive, okay? It really, truly does. I'm going to pull you a dragon card. One more. Final card. But mainly right now, you are connecting with air and water, because you are trying with your chakras, especially with your heart. And like we just said with the butterfly, like, I don't know if it's been activated or not, or it's trying to activate, but there is perfect harmony with this energy. There is balance. but it is to higher love, embodying that energy. Right now you're embodying more like just a nice shift of energy, but good energy, positive energy. So you got the lilac fire dragon. Okay, again, transmutes the power of love, divine love too. Open up. It brings peace to your heart, hope, and joy. So it really is about love for my masculine, that higher love. You want higher love? A spiritual woman will give you higher love. You will get unconditional love. But she don't mess around either, I'll tell you that. But you'll get what you deserve. You know, and I saw that earlier, like deserving love. Like, so my masculine want that type of love. And a spiritual woman could give that type of love, insight, feeling, energy. We're alive. You know what I mean? We're alive with magic. We just are. We have that capability. So it's kind of was meant for you to be with someone with that type of undertone for some reason. I'm not saying like a feminine would love you unconditionally to the point where they'd let you walk on them or tell you no. You definitely met your match, but it's a pretty good fucking match. And you are connecting to that higher frequency. And I'm telling you, us women, we need that higher frequency. So, it's beautiful. So congratulations, men. You're about to have a new cycle too. And it's going to change your life. It's a life-changing cycle, but it looks positive. I mean, you're starting with some type of harmonious change and you're ending with the sun, which is the best card in the deck. Like, what an outlook to have. It's nice. You seem more positive about this situation than I think my feminine. And that's not a bad thing. Maybe you need to convince the feminine. But again, that's not a bad thing. It's what's meant to go down that way. Like, women like that take charge energy sometimes when it's done the right way. You know what I mean? So you do this on your time, obviously. But this is the current energy for this week. So, or for the next week, however you want to look at it. Looks great. I like the new vibes that are coming in. I like the new vibes that are coming in. And I like that there's a masculine going to the feminine. And I'm assuming this is the masculine that's going towards the feminine. It would only make sense, right? That I would read those energies. So I say bring it, because us feminine really, really, really want this energy coming towards us. We really do. We just want to, I'm not going to tell you, we're not going to suck all the energy from you, but we want some of that energy. So bring it. And then it's the Three of Cups with the Knight of Pence. Okay, so the Knight of Pence was coming in towards the feminine, and it is going to be a happy situation. So I guess a message for everyone as a collective, you know, use your best discernment with whomever's reaching out and who you're interacting with. But I think you would know that it's just time to move forward with someone new, or, you know, I almost said refurbished or repackaged, whether it's you, them, the two of you. I think it's going to be hard for the feminine. Whether you're new or from the past, because of where the feminine is right now spiritually. But it's almost like I'm seeing the masculine as a beacon of light for the feminine. And the feminine by any means do not need to be rescued. Okay? But so please don't look at it like that. It's more the hardship that's pushed through and what they're mourning. So to have that beacon of light in a feminine's life again is nice. You know what I mean? So, and it's all about synergy here. You know, give and take. So no one's taking advantage of anyone. It's nice. Good. I wake up every day. I'm grateful to certain stuff, you know, but like an energy for sure too. And it is nice to have that type of boost, or to have someone in your life like that to actually be able to count on. It's a nice feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. It's a secure feeling. You know what I mean? But we're already balanced within us. So again, don't look at the feminine as needing to be rescued, because that approach might fail. Because you're dealing with one strong mama. Hey, I almost said, hey, it's Franklin. Sheldon made it around a patch in the room that normally he wouldn't. He made it around perfectly, and it was super smooth. You might be dealing with a Franklin. But he just maneuvered through that little corner like you wouldn't believe. So that's a nice sign. That means my men are going to stop making smooth moves. Okay. So that was positive. That was a little positive omen. That's for sure. I'm trying to assist you. All right. So, all right. There's too much energy within my hands right now. It instantly is. I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm pretty sure I reconnected, but I can feel the energy. So it's just gonna happen. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. I gotta go through some personal readings and stuff. So I love you guys.